Foundation's breaking the format? Probably not. My suspicion is the format in 2 weeks' time is going to look pretty similar to beforehand, but with Llanowar Elves added. But I guess we will see what happens. Hard to know. And with Opt. Indeed. So hi Bartha, hi Geek, hi Can, Virtue. Golgari ramp deck are good with the addition of Elves. Elves is definitely going to be good in some kind of Golgari. I'm not sure which one. I kind of want to play Elves with the green talent at some point. That's my plan for an actual deck play today after we win or lose a questionable number of matches with this deck. My suspicion is Elves and green talent are very nice together. Grixis. What Grixis deck? Hey, untapped land. Beautiful. Love. This is like clearly a good card. I don't know if I want to keep it. Probably fine to keep. I already have a go for the throat though. I'm going to be casting a Day of Judgment next turn. Comes the reinforcements. Probably going to see a Knight Errant. And then we get to Day of Judgment then. Bad Out's the Day of Judgment. Coveted Falcon with the... I guess that's kind of like a similar thing to this, but you don't play Beseech and you do play... Yeah, it could be good. No. Yeah, this game, Day of Judgment's kind of a banger. It's true. The Day of Judgment doubters logging off, I guess. Apparently. Sit here drawing cards. I can Wrath this board next turn. I might still want to use the cut down just to save free life. Oh yeah, I can end the recruiters. Oh my god. That's actually absurd. They have heroic reinforcements. Scary, scary. Opponent is in fact playing new cards. I think I want to cut down and wait on my Day of Judgment for one turn if I can. We can play out this as a blocker. We have Mazemind Tome we can activate, or we can just cast a removal spell or make a 1/1. All of those are great options. They're one creature short of casing me. Hey there, Cal. Good to see you. Oh, we don't have a second Day of Judgment in our deck. So we can't Beseech for Day of Judgment again. It's pretty unfortunate. We do in fact have to play a fair game here. I hadn't really foreseen this situation. Pact is a great deck name. I agree. Well, Gives +1/+1, I see. God, I wish I had another Day of Judgment in my deck. Feeling much more comfortable then. Okay, we could have 2 removal spells open. Oh, I just missed lethal, chat. I just missed lethal. I could have go for the throated their blocker and beseeched for Bloodletter. I had lethal. Damn. That's crazy. I have Bloodletter, yeah. I do this and then they flash in our reinforcements and I feel sad, I guess. Okay. Oops. Yeah, we would have had lethal out of nowhere. Messed up. Oh well. We're learning. Deck is very strange, right? Gonna take a little learning. I think I'm just meant to use this. Might be bad. Oh, yeah, I could destroy the case instead. Still gets to kill this. Alright. At least it's not extra damage. True. I mean, the case isn't being activated for another turn or two, and we have to survive these heroic reinforcements to get to that point. I can sack the Mazemind Tome. Go find an Elenda? I don't even have to sack if I go find Elenda. I can just like find Elenda and cast her. Or Bloodletter. Yeah, I think Elenda's probably better. Alright. Looking pretty good for us. Pretty hard for opponent to attack into Elenda here. Okay. Gets to grow Warden twice. Scries to the top. Well. Draws a land. Oh, it finds a spell and it gets a counter. Oh, and then this is gonna get flying. Oh no. Doesn't get to attack this turn though. It does get to block my Elenda. A little unfortunate. Card, gain 4. You see. Well. Isn't that funny? Oh, it requires triple black. We don't get to keep cut down open. Anyway, obviously we're casting this. Alright, we need them to not draw like a case. Do I play it? I mean, it blocks pretty well. Opponent gets to know about it, but not clear what they can do about it. Yeah, the vigilance on the Warden is a huge problem at the moment. The vigilance on the Warden might be what gets us. Honestly. Making it very hard to attack. We might have to like chump block with Bloodletter pretty soon. Okay. Guess it's a free attack with the Slasher. Elenda is currently looking like wildly worse than Sheoldred. I guess it's not hugely surprising. Do I attack with Elenda to gain 4? Certainly possible I meant to. I don't really know. Don't really know. So I can kill a 2/3, block a pair of 2/2s, and then I would take 12 and gain 3. And go to... The opponent is not doing that. They are going for wing with scary creature. Okay. Kinda just want to take this. Maybe that's bad though. Maybe I just have to chump block the Bloodletter. Probably have to chump block the Bloodletter. Then the Slasher is just like not even an attacker anymore. But I guess I mainly just need to find an answer to the Warden. And I mostly stabilize. I don't know how much chumping does. I mean, it stops the random 1/1s from like killing me trivially easily next turn. Whatever that is worth. And if I draw a removal spell, I'm like kind of playing. Yeah, so we did lose this game, I guess. I guess we're not actually dead. But if I don't attack with Elenda, this becomes 8 power. Kind of a thing. Yeah, worth noting, this is a game where we literally like missed lethal. We had the Aclazotz kill. Bloodletter of Aclazotz kill. I just completely missed it because it's very strange. Very new deck. There you go. Please don't kill me. Yeah, there's nice sack fodder now. Yeah, the Breach decks. Which is definitely, or Beseech rather, is definitely interesting. Heroic Reinforcements has looked like pretty sweet this game. Just redundancy on the haste effects. Like the haste effects are always the best thing in that deck. Right? Recruiter is just kind of amazing. Let's bring in a Day of Judgment. Bring in these Harvesters. Shelly. Authorities, Lyra. The rest does not seem amazing. The end was like good against Recruiter that game, but I think in general it's going to be pretty bad, especially when we're bringing in Authority of the Consuls. Trim some cut downs because we have sweepers. Cut Winds to Ashes. Or maybe Duress is like fine. It takes their removal and it also takes counter magic. Taking the counter magic is like pretty decent. Well, we have the combo. Yeah, I've got a Harmless Offering to gift the Pact. Very sweet. Cat pack combo unlocked, indeed. Yeah, I have a single red basic, so we are sorted on that front. I think I meant to wait on this Fabled Passage. If we draw a Day of Judgment, we might get white instead of red, potentially. And we don't have many free drops other than Slasher. Also, it keeps another land in my deck, so I'm more likely to draw a land next turn. Irresistible Cat Offerings, indeed, indeed. There will probably be Llanowar Elves later this stream. I assume Llanowar Elves is very strong, but now we are doing cat nonsense. Alright, we found a fetch land. Cool. Play pack next turn. Hopefully we don't die. We're kind of not really doing very much here. We're doing, like, exceptionally little. But hey. I have Authority, it's true. Authority is helping keep me slightly alive. Alright, I guess if I get another black source, it means I don't have to pay a life, whereas if I get a white source. But another black source also gives me my triple black as well. I think it's fine to get that. Instead of having our second white for our 2 Day of Judgments. Alright, go to 14, play a Siren. Yes, we want to draw 2. Find our land drop. Very nice. Alright, if I just play another pact, it feels like it's pretty hard for me to die next turn. Alternatively, I could just like Beseech and Day of Judgment. Yeah, Beseech of Judgment is pretty tempting. It would mean losing my authority of the Consuls, I guess. How do I actually die next turn though, right? They'd need 2 anthems and for me to gain no life in the process. Alright, we're doing the fun play. I'm pretty sure this is just safe. I'm pretty sure that, like, we can't lose to this. Yeah, they can deal 10, but they can't deal 15. Nice. Okay. Let's deal 4 to this and gain 4. We are cat pacting. Quite delightful. Hey, Gwen. Up to 14. Next turn. I guess next turn I need 7 mana, right? Because if they have a counter spell, we need to be able to cast both of these. So I need to play my tap land and a Mazemind Tome this turn. What is this deck, Kaiba? This is Cat Pact. I don't know if it's any good, but it's very fun. We're doing some nonsense, at the very least. Best deck in Standard. Definitely not false advertising in any way, Flair. Absolutely not. Gain free life. Very nice. Best could mean so many things, yeah. So true. Yeah, I would never clickbait to driving game. That would be immoral. Does seem like I win. I got to do the thing, chat. This is amazing. Hey, they didn't even let me show them the Harmless Offering. Yeah, that's possible, kitty. Plenty of ways to bargain it. I mean, torch the towers in Standard, right? Honestly, like, a torch the tower Demonic Pact build sounds pretty nice. Alright, we have the authority, so we are keeping this. You're so lost. So Kaiba. Demonic Pact has 4 modes on it, and you have to pick a new mode every turn. And one of the modes is you lose the game. So It's gives you lots of value, but on turn 4 it kills you. We are playing ways to give it to the opponent after we have gotten what we want out of it. Kind of silly. The Yu-Gi-Oh deck, essentially, yeah. Yeah, the chosen modes are still exhausted if you gift it, exactly. Alright, let's get down the tome. Seems good. We already have triple black. I guess I should sort out my second white. So this potentially costs me a life doing things this way. If I win with it a lot. I don't expect to win with it a huge amount, but we seem to be doing well this match. So that's nice. Authority of the Consuls is apparently a banger. And shocking news. If I even cast this Beseech, I might just draw a card instead. Like, I can go get a sweeper, but if they counter it, I feel kind of silly. Maybe that's fine. Then I get to harvest them. And then how do they ever win? That looks so classic. Kind of is. Guess I should scry one first in case this gets counted. Alright, well, it resolves. Unfortunately, I can't cast the Harvester here. Can just go get a Day of Judgment. That's pretty good, though. Oh, yeah? Yeah, Elenda has not looked very playable so far. I've got to say. The vibes on Elenda have not been, like, impeccable. At least initially. I really wanted to just harvest at them, but, like, they only have 2 creatures. Maybe I'm just meant to Lyra instead. Seems good. Indeed, indeed. Alright, get in there for 5. Then we stare at the opponent's battlefield and say, oh, that's very unfortunate. Whatever happened to it? Then we lose to Warden of the Inner Sky. Oh, hell yeah, we got there. Keep this. I will put Elenda back, I guess. Alright, I get to add an exclamation mark. We want a match, hell yeah. In shocking news, we want a match of this deck. Somehow. No one really knows how. Dawnbringer to give Lyra a +1/+1 counter. Whew. Alright, we will keep a land very eagerly. Guess we will kill this. I don't really want to just exclusively scry with this, but I would really like to hit my land drop next turn, so I guess that's what I'm going to do. Fine. I'm not allowed to get rid of this. That's probably illegal. Yeah, that could be worse. That kills an entity tracker. We've already had 2 7-man hands, indeed, indeed. Starting off strong. Classic entity tracker, dying to cut down. You love to see it. Really do. Alright, force them to start answering these. You better draw some Sheltered by Ghosts. He did not draw some Sheltered by Ghosts. Cool, cool. Are there any good mass disenchant effects in Foundations? Out of curiosity. Bring in Day of Judgment. Bring in Blot Out. The rest seem good to get rid of hexproof stuff, I guess. Probably don't want to change too much. Could bring in the End. Kind of mid. I want to cut this Elenda, as always. Throw enchantments and artifacts for 6 mana. Oh no, there's so many. I guess you wouldn't really want that too cheap mana cost forever and ever, but need to cut one more. I really don't know what card it is we're cutting. They all seem pretty good, apart from like, I kind of want to trim a Slasher, but then Bloodletter gets so much worse. Trigon Predators in Standard? That's crazy. Yeah, I should probably keep this mid, but okay, getting to do something on turn 1 is huge. Interesting. You get to play the Creeper on turn 2. You get to go for the Throat. And it's just gonna be, what do the top of our decks give us? Demonic Pact looking very awkward against Oran. I do like Season of Gathering, but yeah, I guess we don't have any really impressive ones in Standard at the moment. Wow, they didn't want to play out a second Mockingbird? Sorry, a second Scavenger? Yeah, I'll play that. Block's pretty good. Yeah, Sister Sister Suite. I agree that card's quite strong. It's also good for collect evidence as well. Cleansing Nova. I did not realize that, huh? That's a cool one. Oh, it's Fumigate. Okay. I guess I could go for the Throat here. I kind of feel like I'm pretty clearly the control deck at the moment though, so... Oh, was it bad to play out my Mazemind Tome? Also, this puts them to 8. Maybe attacking is pretty good. We take 2. They take... Obviously, they get to Loran this now, which stinks, but... We get our Scry to look for something nice. Somewhat optimistic. Indeed, indeed. A little bit, a little bit. Okay, get in our Scry. That is a land. We will keep it. Exceptional. Exceptional. Gonna take 4, and then we're gonna hit them for a billion and Day of Judgment them. There's no world where they double block my Slasher, right? I feel like if they double block my Slasher, I'm like pretty okay with that. They might. Seems pretty wild to me. If they do it, I think I'm just fine with that as the thing. All right, they're going to 2. Cool, cool. Obviously we have these demonic pacts that kill them pretty quickly, but I feel like I'm somewhat obligated to Day of Judgment first. Considering they have Mockingbirds that can copy the Loran. I mean, this is also, like, pretty lethal. And plays around, like, in the gates. It's owned by Regenerate, indeed, indeed. All those Regenerate cards. Every one of them. Alright, somehow we're 2-0 with this. Don't ask me how. Mulligan. Citadel's pretty nice, but I might just want to like cast all the things. And they have so much to do with my mana with my turn. I'm not like desperate to activate Fountainport. Riverboa versus Mono Blue Terror and Porphyr, Jesus. Horrifying. Oh no. This matchup might legitimately be quite bad. Caretaker's piles. Wishing I had that Sunken Citadel now. I'm actually going to cut down this. I know this looks aggressive. They're going to have no other targets for it in their deck though. We only have the one sweeper, so I kind of want to preserve it as long as possible. Benui. True. Caretaker's getting any upgrades? Authority is a really nice sideboard card, although it kind of covers things Caretakers is already good against, I guess. I'm not sure I can think of much else on that. Against Caretakers, I might want all 4 card draws, so I guess we just chill. Do I just draw a card, or do I play the Slasher? The Slasher is just gonna die. Drawing a card is pretty delightful. Okay. Yeah, it probably plays some number of days. Day of Judgment's like definitely gonna see some play in that. At least. Right. The good one against us. Go ahead and do this. He's going to be drawing a lot of cards. We do not have any Sunfools. Oh, do we just hope they don't have the Destroy enchantment in hand? Let's just go for it. Even if we get to untap with this once, that's going to be amazing. Alright, we get to get at least one mode on Pact. Do we discard 2 or draw 2? They're both really nice. I think I'd rather draw 2. They probably have a pile of Sunfools in their hand anyway. And hey, no, the hand probably has a bunch of Sunfools in it, realistically. I think I'm pretty happy just drawing cards. And then I think we're going to get Lost the Talent and get down our Slasher. I know I really want to draw cards off this Mazemind, but getting down the Slasher means they might just die. Potentially. Because we can Beseech for Bloodletter. Kill a blocker. Not like super likely, but it's nice to have access to it. Right, the map token being pretty good. Or we can deal 4 to get a blocker out of the way. I didn't think of that. Kind of sweet. Alright, Slasher down, sure. Annoying. Please don't kill my Pact. Slasher has been stopped. So true. False advertising on the Slasher. You get in a Scry, because hitting a land could be pretty good, I guess. I want to start doing things in a timely manner. Wow. Everyone just tacking against specifically you, Huzzled. So rude. So rude. Discard 2 cards. I guess we just draw a card. Then probably make a token. Okay. You get to start drawing cards too because of their innocence, of course, but done a reasonable amount of damage here with this pact. I really want to make a token to Fountainport, so I guess this just happens. Make 1/1. Have 2 cards in hand. Alright, we're gonna deal 4 to the Innocents, because they can sack this. Although if they sack this, they tap out, which is pretty nice. So I guess I just go for this instead and force them to tap out. Because then we know we can go for the Harmless Offering. Damn! We don't know we can go for Harmless Offering. So the problem is, if I beseech for Harmless Offering, and they have a counterspell, I lose. If we beseech for Harmless Offering and they have a just get lost, they don't die. It's not clear that I wouldn't just rather like beseech and get another pact going. I don't know. Tricky. Just get another pact. Yeah, I kind of want to. Maybe this is like too passive. Playing too scared, but they have a get lost. It works out a lot better for us. Oh, I can the end. I can also just the end all their innocences. Huh. Let's just do this. Get rid of their card advantage engine. They did have a get lost. Okay, we were right. I played around the get lost. Very nice. Okay. I think the plan is to sack the fish. Then we can always draw a card off this next turn. Hey, Callie. Here. Archangel Elspeth. Oh my god. Okay. That is exceptionally spooky. Card drawer is online. Yes, I am doing this. Draw a card. I'm currently all in on Go for the Throat, but yeah, being able to answer an Elspeth would definitely be nice. For sure. I don't really know how we kill her. They're going to be drawing a lot of cards. Hey, Sales. Fish attack. Yeah, go fishy. Fish got some work to do. You kill her slowly? Not really. Just stays on 5 loyalty forever is what actually happened. Okay. I probably want to like make some more fish. I guess I go cast the 2/4 because it attacks Elspeth slightly better. It doesn't sound spectacular though. Oh yeah, the entering arena was wild. Having to click through 10 billion foundations cards. It was a whole thing. Second Innocence, incredible, incredible. We are witnessing the downfall of no Sunfalls. I wonder if you're meant to play Torch. I wonder if white is a trap and you want to have red cards in your Demonic Pact deck, because then you can sack the Pact to Torch as well, which is like pretty sick. Monstrous Radiance banned in Alchemy. Yeah, from what I understand, the mice are even better in Alchemy than Standard. So that does make sense. Because I'm just going to be sacking it, so I might as well make a treasure. Yeah, bitter is definitely fine in this meta. I don't know, I do think it's a bit rough against mono red that your removal spell is kind of stinky against them, but oh, Foundations is only in Alchemy Standard for 2 years. Or for the Standard 2 years. That's wild. I think Fable would be good in this deck. Oh, that's a good shout. Yeah, we should add some Fable of the Mirror Breakers. Smart, smart. I agree, Bobbin. Alright, they definitely haven't drawn any more of their 10 million Get Lost. Oh my god, they've only used one this game. Bream. Okay, okay. Cool, cool, cool. They kill this, I might just concede and move on to the next game. I'm willing to give up my like 2% equity to move on from this horror show. Maybe 2% is overselling it. They're drawing 6 cards a turn cycle. Surely they've not drawn a Get Lost and won't draw one in the next 18 cards whilst we take up this Demonic Pact. That would never happen. Sunfall incoming, great. I see you, opponent. Inaugural game of New Standard. Heck yeah. How did cats go, BB? 121 or 121 flying cat. Alright. Acceptable. Shocking news, they found an answer. Alright, let's just move on. We're not beating a pile of Get Losts game 1. We do get Kaya's for the sideboard game. Seems pretty great. We get a second the end. We get a Blot Out. Pretty nice upgrades here. Harvester of Misery better than Day of Judgment? We can 2 to Day of Judgment. Doesn't seem like an amazing card against you. I guess the downside of going Rakdos is you lose Authority of the Consuls. Hilariously, that's the card I'm most sad about losing. But you also just get a pile of Torch the Towers, so it seems fine. I have to assume. I want these Harvesters. Urabrask's Forge for bargain fodder. Can't tell where that sits on the scale from like joking to serious. Like really, you really could be like anywhere on that scale right now. Yeah, I guess. No discard is sad, but I don't know. We have a Mazemind Tome, and that card's pretty phenomenal. I suppose. The lands is awkward. If we draw a basic next turn, we're very happy though. Get to Jam Tome and Or we could just not do that. Not do that. Okay. Sure. Land, please. Give me a land. I agree with both these points, Gwen. Yeah, that makes sense. Or a basic when you can just not do that? Excellent question. Alright, we did it. We did the impossible. People said it couldn't be done. Here we are drawing a land. Alright, and a land on top. Beautiful. I might just get lost this and draw a card, honestly. I know we can get Pact going, but I have to assume this is a pretty good use of a turn. Yeah, probably Refinement. I do really like the Otter deck. I think it's very powerful. I'd like to play with it some more at some point. Oh, Elspeth. Okay. Pretty weird. Cruelclaw's Heist is like pretty likely to find a Get Lost, I feel like. On average. If it bricks, it's a disaster. So not hit a Get Lost. Take the talent, I suppose. We don't have a second planes. Makes sense, makes sense. Alright. I could draw a card and dig for more stuff. I could play out a slasher because it gets to start blocking. I could play out the talent as bargain fodder. This is fine. Probably gonna have to the end Elspeth pretty soon. Although I kind of want to save this so we can go get a sweeper. I'm gonna have a lot of idiots in play. Sweeper might be necessary at some point down the road. I think after this match, I'm gonna rebuild this deck and we're removing white and just playing black red. I think the main problem with just playing black red is your sweepers get a lot worse. But your mana should get astronomically better. And I'm pretty sure Torch is like a very exciting card. So another Beseech. I should probably get rid of that. Yes. It might just -2 the Elspeth there. Oh, they have Exercise for Pact. That's sad. Maybe I needed to take the Exercise and just plan on killing their Pact there. They get a card out the deal then, but then they don't have the Exercise for their talent. I would have killed their talent. But then I would have my Pact would have been safe. It would have been really nice. That does not get a second plane, sadly. It does let me duress the Exercise. Oh, Elspeth gets back a talent currently. Interesting. Terrifying. I don't think I'm allowed to just play the Pact. I guess I could Beseech for a Get Lost. Except I have played my one Get Lost and I have no more Disenchants in my deck for some reason. That we really can't discern. Yeah, I worry this is gonna be far too slow. Heist? I guess we could then heist next turn. It's not like we have to do it this turn. Yeah, maybe. And then we'd have got an exercise instead of just duressing it. Could mean better. Right, Evangelist is a little spooky right now. And that we kind of die. Neat. I wonder if you can build this as like a builder's talent deck. How's it going? It's going okay, no? Oh, they kept a Get Lost on top. Horrifying. Now the talent draws me a card. Yeah, it doesn't feel like that really does enough, considering I need to find both planes and in order to not die. Lack of second planes has been kind of a beating this game. If we'd had second planes, we could have instead spent the turn like Kaya minus an Evangelist, get a couple blockers down. This is the most passive attack I've ever seen in my life. Okay. Crazy. Yeah, I can now beseech a wipe. It's true. And I can copy my map for a card draw. Ooh, oh, we're like 1 mana away from hitting the Elspeth at the same time. Let's go copy this map. Nod. Okay. Let's sacrifice a map. Unfortunately, this Day of Judgment, I fear, is not actually good. Because it's going to let them draw a card of their talent, and they're just going to sit there drawing like 3 cards a turn. And finding a million disenchants. But maybe if we're really lucky, we can get a Kaya going next turn. I can't figure out, if you build black-red, do you want to build it like more aggressive? That draws a lot of cards. It's also very slow. I do kind of just want to like resolve Kaya next turn. Yeah, Kaya on Caretakers is very strong, that's true. So I don't have that much white mana, sadly. I don't know that I'm allowed to keep this. I think like the only way I'm in this game is if we resolve Kaya next turn. Okay. Like if there's anything that gets us back in, it's kind of exactly that. We then get to like make a Caretakers, draw a couple cards. Something. Oh, they're giving me a card. Okay. Very happy with that. I am amazed they cared about the slash of that. Alright, it seems like against all odds, I might plausibly be in this game. Exile this. Draw 2 cards. Find a white mana. Copy. Yes. Or a card. Duress you. So lay down only answers one of my caretakers. So I guess I just take the Sunfall. But if they Sunfall, they can only play one Innocence, and then I get to end all their Innocences. Yeah, I don't really know why this temple was in this deck. I copied the deck from Yeoman, because I just wanted to get games in. I think I'm going to rebuild it after this game. The temple, like, does not seem like the most card. I'm inclined to agree. Sunfall, Laydown Arms is so tricky. Thing is, if my opponent Sunfalls, they lose so much board state in the process. I think it's fine. Temple feels like a budget choice. Yeah. I think it was just Yeoman just like throwing together a random mana base. I'm going to rebuild this after this game, and I think we're going to make it black-red. It's kind of tricky though. The like Unstoppable Slasher Bloodseeker combo is really sick. I feel like you want to be slightly more aggressive if you're playing that. And then you want to have just like Beseeches and the other card as your top end, I guess. Alright. So we're gonna end the Elspeths. I guess then we're not ending the Innocent. I can start exiling the Innocents, and that's also a pretty good option, I suppose. Do I just want to draw 2 or do I want a plus? In the hand first. Parting. Right. These slashes feel not very impressive in the build. Oh, they only actually have 3 white sources. That's crazy. Alright, I guess playing out the pact has the downside that it means my opponent can kill my Kaya. But I think my Kaya just kind of dies regardless. It would be very nice to get this pact going. And I guess we're putting the Sunken Citadel down on white to like max out white mana for our Kayas. Alicia deck in standard. I need to look at that card again. Imagine it can't be that bad. Alright, Kaya down. Did some good work though. Drew like 5 cards and answered to caretakers. Oh, they discard 2? That sounds phenomenal. Get rid of those cards, my friend. The rest not looking like the best draw over that, but you know, details. All the Innocents. Draw a card of caretakers. And we draw a card of Slasher. We definitely keep the Beseech. Sky Knight Square? What's Sky Knight Square, Vivi? I'm not familiar. You love, as they say, to see it. You really do. 1 and a white. Whenever another creature you control enters, put a counter on this creature. Interesting. What a strange card. If I deal 4, they just like sacrifice it. So I guess I draw 2. Dead. Oh, Kaya answers Pact. That's so funny. Exceptionally silly. Yeah, cutting white, I will be sad to lose Kaya. I just feel like there's a cool black-red build. I'm not sure exactly how it's meant to look, though. But I feel like you put in more actual bargain fodder in that build. In some fashion. Alright, for once I will let... Oh, I really shouldn't be tapping a Fountainport. What am I talking about? I just do it like this. On my Scryland. Oh, I guess it's not a surveil land, because you don't want to surveil away one-offs that you want to be able to tutor. Kind of funny. Yeah, the red-black enchantment shell. I was thinking of that deck. I was thinking of like pretty much like exactly that. Punching of Innocence. Yeah, maybe I meant to. That was probably bad. Gains me life, right? Kind of tunnel visioning here for some reason. Oh, my Demonic Pact. Whatever will I do? Oh, what? This is ambitious. I guess they can sack the drawer in response to the... interesting. But then we can Duress to like clear the way. Oh, I should have done this before the Caretakers died. Alright, playing my opponent's deck against them strong. And shocking news. Can someone link me a copy of the red-black enchantment sack shell? It would make deck building for the next one exceptionally easy. Really hard to imagine this Bloodletter ever doing anything. I kind of want to cut it, even though it does this one thing. Like, they have so many answers. Maybe it's still fun. I just feel like there's a chance I want a second sweeper. Yeah, add a Wrath. Yeah, I feel like a second sweeper, like, actually pretty good. Okay, pile of discard, pile of Mazemind Tomes. We do want to draw an untapped land, but if we draw a second untapped land in our top 2 draw steps, this hand is kind of delightful. I wonder if I'm just meant to passage on 1 because of that. Also, Heist can take Innocence, which Duress can't. Yeah, let's just... Oh my gosh, Gwen, you're amazing. Thank you. Yeah, I imagine the plan would be to, like, move away from the Rotten Mouth Viper stuff a bit. Seems really interesting to me, at least. Do I want to steal, or do I just want to get rid of? I feel like I want to get rid of. A lot of their best cards are pretty bad at using, and they're on a resource light draw because of their mulligans. So I don't particularly want to, like, cycle them into like Fountainports and stuff. I guess I take the Innocents. They then play the Caretakers, and I Duress the Carrot Cake. And we just hope they brick for a hand or a turn or two whilst we're getting set up. Yep. Take the relevant card. Please don't draw a token. Okay. 1 turn window. Nope. Why would they ever? Oh boy, he beat Domain. That's pretty impressive, Evie. I assume Sunfall decks are like, well, that deck must be bad again. Beating Domain is very good. It seems unlikely we're going to be upkeep scrying, but I guess I might as well give myself the option. Okay, Fountainport, good. Sure. They have a card in hand that they just got, so I guess we're going to steal it, and if it turns out to be a get lost, we can kill this talent. Very nice. Dupe. They didn't draw Sunfall. Yeah, it does sound like it would help a little bit. We have so many things to do. I'm just gonna get the scry in, I guess. Yeah, Slasher seems pretty awful right now. Very happy to scry that away. We can go for a card draw. We now have a tome sat on 3 counters for our Beseech. That's down on black. Alright, they have something on top. I'm on 8 minutes, it's true. This is definitely the concern. Alright, they got the Loran, yes. Pretty rude. Also kind of acceptable, I suppose. I'll keep lands, whatever. I kind of do just want to beseech this tome, right? Oh, I don't have a second planes again. This deck is such an adventure, I swear. Yeah, I guess the problem is if we get packed, it's like a little spooky, right? We're not guaranteed to find a way to remove it, although I feel like we probably will. Oh, these basics were in the store ages ago. I think they got removed, though, sadly. They are very nice, though. I like them a lot. The APAC basics, I believe. This might be a mistake. I don't know, we get to draw like 6 cards. Feels like the odds are in our favor. It also sounds like the fun option, so. I don't know, it's really hard for me to believe we're not going to find an answer. I guess anything could happen. The thing is, even Kaya's an answer, right? You can just minus on your pact, so, well, that stinks. Oh boy, yeah. Pretty good. They demo field my Fountainport, great. Yep. Means I now can't make a treasure to get Kaya in play. Oh, exceptional draw. A+, 10 out of 10. Got a white source. Pretty nice that Get Lost enables Beseech. Honestly, like, slightly silly. Second pact for the maximum memes, indeed, indeed. 1-9. Yeah. I suppose. Opponent hates fun. They really do. I wonder if I want to blot out this Loran. Then I get to like Cruelclaw their hand and like try them safe. Close down their pressure a bit. Not a great use of the blot out, but we have Allegiance to actors for that next threat. Rebecca Gwaith ones are very, very nice. True. On 7. Draw a card. Mazemind Tome, yeah. Suppose so. We get to sack the map to draw a card. This is great. Drawing so many cards here. What else could we want? Yeah, these tomes have been like kind of stellar. It's true. To be fair, we are in literally the matchup where you would want Mazemind Tome the most in the whole world, so make of that what you will, but they have been quite good. One day we will untap with this card. An opponent controls? Oh my god. We're actually running like really light on ways to remove our Demonic Pact. It should be noted. Oh boy. If they don't plus, their Elspeth dies. Yep. Opponent sees it. Okay. I probably have to kill a token, right? Because otherwise, Caretakers off the top is quite spooky. How am I today? I'm doing good. A friend visited. We played some card games. Great. Might be about to lose to Caretaker's talent, which is less great. We'll see. Yeah, I'm doing pretty good. Not much to complain about. Right, we get 2 more modes. We get to see like 6 or 7 more cards. We just need to find a Kaya or Get Lost to Beseech. Harmless Offering. Yeah, I get a lot of draws here. Or they do this. I guess that's also fine. I have 3 minutes. Okay. I need to just start taking game actions at random, apparently. Well, not the best one, right? Sure. There you go. There is a combo. You give your opponent your Demonic Pact. Feel very happy. We have actually comboed someone today. Quite delightful. We're on chump block mode. Deal. That's a lot of blockers. Bloodletter isn't still in, sadly. And see. For a card. This, sack it, get a swamp out the deck. Attacking. Right. There's the Innocence, but we have the End for it, which is kind of phenomenal. Get rid of all their Innocences. All one of them. Second Fountainport is nice. That means we're now drawing 1 a turn. Just Legion's the rabbit at this point. Honestly, I was probably meant to, yes. I agree, Gwen. That would probably have been wise considering this time situation. But hey, we're here. We have made our bed, and I cannot cast that because of Auto Tapper. Thank you, Arena. Yeah, some things never change. It's true. Some things never change. I really should have just like Legions to their bunnies. Things would look a lot better if I had. So hi Cambo, good to see you. I see. Go ahead and make a token to save time, I guess. If it means I'm don't have interaction up against Caretaker's Talent, unfortunately. Thing. They get to block. You see. Think lack of Lana Robes. I do intend to play a lot of Lana Robes soon. 100%. I wonder if I was meant to minus on my slasher to try and kill them quicker. Put in there my fishy. All right. Go to 13. Cool. Plenty of time. It's pretty sketchy. Uh, 4 seconds. Let's go. Too easy. Oh my god. Starting new standard the way we always played old standard. Too easy. I love how we won with the Legions to Ashes in hand. We could have just used it like 2 turns when like Gwen said we should have, and we would have won in time like trivially easily. Alright, somehow we're 3-0 with this awful pile. So that's great. 3-0 in Mythic with this awful pile. I mean, this best deck in Standard, clearly. Best deck, yeah. Something like that, something like that. Alright, I want to... Give me a sec.